Terry watching movies I would hate to live in. All right, let's get right into it, bro.
You know, growing up, I always wanted to be in movies. Not like an actor. I mean, like in the movie. Who could blame me? They're so cool. But now that I've grown, I see that a majority of these movies I thought
Dude, I would when I was a kid, bro. I always wanted to be a superhero. Like I would want to be like Spider-Man, like swinging. But now I don't know. It's kind of different nowadays. It's like it's not real, of course.
were super cool to live in actually aren't. So that's what I'll be going over today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going over some movies I'd hate to live in. Yeah, do a little series. And in the end, I'll go over the movie that I'd hate to live in the most.
Type in the comments right now. What is the most like hated movie you'd want to live in?
First one up, Avengers, or every Marvel movie. As much as I love superheroes, you gotta be an idiot to want to live in the Marvel universe. If you know even the slightest bit about Marvel, you know these dudes deal with planetary threats, no joke, more often than I see my dad. And New York gets the worst of it. NYC is like the punching bag or like the 1960s wife of the MCU. This city does not catch a break. Because on top of the usual stuff New York already got to deal with, you know, rats, high rent, drill rappers, rats. Now being in the MCU, they also got to deal with constant.
That's so true, bro. Like New York City is always a hot spot for like the aliens from the first Avengers movie, and then there's Spider movie, bunch of stuff going on there. Literally, like everything happens in New York. Like the Avengers, Stark Tower is there, all that stuff, bro.
Alien
Like,
invasions, a wizard opening rifts in the city, a giant who eats planets, a literal god, and a meth head with superpowers. And to a New Yorker, that last one probably sounds like the most regular one. If you were about to be teleported into the MCU, this city would quite literally be the worst place to be living already. And I already live here. Yep. It's not like if I got zapped in, I'd be put in like Wichita, Kansas or something. I would literally be in the epicenter of the problem. And as a regular New Yorkian civilian, I have no option but to live every day like it's my last. Cause it literally could be. And at that point, I don't think I'll even be scared. No. I'm gonna just start trying stuff. Go to the club, try some new foods. I mean, you might even see me in the alleyway with Sentry. What else am I supposed to do when I'm living in a universe where Thanos can randomly pull up on me and tell me to get sturdy for him? The sad part is, it wouldn't even have to be Thanos either. Because as a New Yorkian, we're not even allowed to have Blick. So one of these street tier villains like the Vulture, or even lower than that, those bank robbers from Homecoming, can pull up on me and tell me to get sturdy too. And I'm gonna have to. Yeah, just keep me in regular NYC, bro. It's not worth it.
yo, I could not imagine. I could not imagine Thanos pulling up and be like, "Yo, get sturdy."
I'll be living there just to pay $5K a month on rent and have my first time seeing Spider-Man in person be watching him save a grandma while the rhino was curb stomping me. Next up, I got a
Yo, this guy's funny.
movie that might be even scarier because of how real it's starting to feel. iRobot. We all know this one. Movie set in the future, 2035, 10 years from now, where robots and AI are completely integrated into society. And I mean completely. They deliver packages for us, cook for us, keep us company. They keep the streets clean and even work with the police to ensure crime rates stay low. These things are everywhere doing any and everything for us. Now, I know what you may be thinking. Robotic Huss? Just kidding. I know what you're thinking. Well, that doesn't sound so bad. Robots doing everything for us? That sounds great. That's wrong. This is terrifying. Because aside from the fact that these things doing everything for us would pretty much turn us into skillless people from WALL-E, these things constantly being around us is a danger in this world. Because the people in this world like robots so much that they're convinced that they can't hurt humans. What? Bro, I know I'm not tripping. Am I tripping? Judging by the way people feel about AI right now, I refuse to believe in 10 years humans will be so comfortable with AI and robots and stuff to the point where they're comfortable not only living with them, but saying they can't commit crimes? What? Man, I've known my Siri for 10 plus years and I still don't trust her. You think I'm gonna trust this thing? But that's how it is for some reason in this world. People trust and love these robots. So they pretty much get a get out of jail free card. And
Yo, do you think robots will actually like? I mean, I've already seen robots nowadays, but like, do you actually think robots will like take over like it is in this movie? Or I don't even know for real, cause like 2035 is not that far away. We're in 2026 right now. There's like it's literally 9 years, but 9 years is, to be honest, not that long. Not that long. It's not even a decade away. It's actually crazy.
If you live here, that should be terrifying for you. Could you imagine how out of control this could get? If there's no police around, what would stop one of these tin cans from shooting some random dude down the block and throwing the smoking gun into my hand? And guess what the cops gonna say when they roll up? I was telling Bobby the other day, he should get the donuts from... He's got a weapon! That would happen every single time.
And they're probably like bulletproof too, so they just don't get shot. They don't even get like, because most of them probably make them bulletproof.
They will never get caught because they're not programmed to hurt humans. But it doesn't end there, because those are just hypotheticals. This movie goes on to give me legit reasons to not want to live around these things. So we see throughout the movie, there's a heavy emphasis on Will Smith's hatred towards these robots. Like, he really does not like these things. And it turns out it's because back in the day, Will got in this accident that sent him and this other car flying into some water. And when a robot came to save the day, it chose to save Will instead of the little girl trapped in the other car. RIP. Meaning, even when they're trying to help, these things could still leave you to die. So if it was me and a kid, innocent kid trapped in a house fire, if the robot deems me as having the higher chance of living, it'll save me instead of the innocent 5-year-old child.
That's messed up.
Finally made a right choice. But
so I understand why he's mad at them.
Dang, that's messed up. What if that was my kid? I'd be pissed.
Like they have more years to live, right? Right? Like the kids have a longer future, bro. Why would you want the kid to die, you know?
You're a robot. You can't like go gadget extend and grab both of us out the fire. That's ridiculous. What are you good for? Yeah, living here would suck. That's not even mentioning the thing running these robots, Vicky. An AI system built to protect people. Built to protect people, huh? Sounds hella familiar. And that ain't even mentioning the job market. If these robots do everything for us, how would we get jobs? Like, you know what I mean? They're robots. There's no room for human error. Employers...
Yeah, literally every single job we've taken over. Like, do you even have jobs? How do you make money? Actually, it's a really good question. How do you make money in this movie? I mean, I'll be honest, I don't think I ever watched this movie, but I've definitely saw a couple clips about it. So let me know in the comments if it's good or not. I should make it a watch or not.
Would love them. No calling out, no talking back, no paid time off. I mean, you don't gotta pay them, period. These dudes are the perfect slaves. So if you're not building them or working with the police, you have nothing. Bro, this is exactly why I hope our world does not become like this. Because if hopefully I worked a long 20-year career,
there's no way that they're gonna take over, right? Or I mean, I don't want to like he explained. I don't want it to happen like they did. I don't want them to do literally everything for us. I know that's probably better if new heirs, but what is the point of going to school for 12 years, going to college for another 4 years, and then having AI bot take over your job? Like, what are we doing? Like, if that actually happens, like, in the future.
Career in, let's say, construction, I'll be damned if I lose my position to an oil drink. Screw loose having. Command listening.
This guy gets it, bro. Fake smile.
Another movie that scares me because it's realism stuff
funny.
Is 1984. This is one of them older films based on a book you might have read in school. Nah, who am I kidding? Y'all don't read. So I'll give you a rundown. Like I said, this movie is based...
Yo, who actually reads books in their like English class when they assign it?
It's on a book written in the 40s. So, you know, dark times, dark books. And in this world, society sucks. Everything's bleak, gray, and dull. Censorship and propaganda about some war constantly in people's faces. And worst of all, people are monitored 24/7. And this ain't like, oh, cameras on the street, phone activity. No. This is cameras on the street, cameras at your job, and even cameras at your crib. Like a big...
To be honest, I've never watched it before, but it sounds like mad weird.
TV in the middle of your apartment with some dude.
Is this some like type, what is it called? Dystopia type stuff, bro.
Dude's face on it and just watches you. Like, pause? But it still doesn't end there. It gets worse, because this society in 1984 doesn't promote individuality even in the slightest bit. Any personal hobbies, drawing, writing, collecting, throw them out the window. You ain't allowed to do that. Any dreams,
so you're literally a slave?
Thoughts, or even memories, you're not allowed to do that either. I don't care how much you miss your grandma. Bro, you can't even have a shorty, because their whole motto is you should only love Big Brother. Do I gotta say it? Who the heck is Big Brother? And then even if you do try to do any of this stuff, you're kidnapped and tortured till you eventually lose all that individuality. This is so messed up.
Yo,
you know what
this is actually sad, bro. That's sad. Dude, this movie be like hard to watch, bro. You don't get to have an opinion. You don't get to be free.
Reminds me of, y'all know that Boondocks clip, the
Did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
That's what it reminds me of. Now, after all that stuff I just told you, you honestly think I'd want to live here? Hell nah. I'll take Thanos snapping away my local Ock over this stuff. That's why all things going on in the world right now scare me. I don't want to drag in states to this level. I mean, the fact that I'm even making this video with, you know, no issues means we ain't there yet. But we are definitely taking baby steps. Like, it's getting crazy out here. We got the Brits out here censoring Wikipedia, censoring Discord, censoring Spotify? Are we serious? We gonna make teenagers listen to Kids Bop in 2025? Even on
Kids Bop was so fire back in the day. Wait, in the chat, let me know if y'all remember who Go Noodle is, bro. That was peak.
Marvel Rivals, bro. They over here monitoring voice chats. Like, I got a warning the other day for just telling some dude to hop off. I mean, obviously I said it in a bit of a meaner way, but still, what is this? Even YouTube with this silly ID thing, like, bro, why can't we just keep it like the good old days where they monitored us without telling us? Why do I have to consent to it now? And now, before I get to the movie that I'd hate to live in the most.
So yeah, there's always this conspiracy theory that pigeons were drones or like spy cameras. Do you guys ever think that was actually a real thing? To be honest, I don't think it's a real thing. But I mean, I feel like they might have engineered something like that.
Most honorable mentions. High School Musical, constantly singing and dancing would just get old.
Yo, I cannot. Yo, I can barely sing myself. So if I had to sing every day, it would be terrible.
Especially because it's so random. Imagine you just trying to take a dump in the school bathroom and you have to rush out to go and sing "We're All in This Together." You didn't even get to wipe any of the Conjuring films.
You're taking a shower, right? You're taking a shower like after like gym class, something like that. Oh shoot! About to sing. It's raining, man. Hey. You're in your towel. You're in your towel. So it drops and the whole school is like. Yo, I need to lock
You
it.
gotta explain this one. Nah, I'm just.
Oh yeah,
I'm good. Secret.
I would never be in a horror movie, bro. Trust, if I was in a horror movie, I would never want to live in a horror movie, bro. I do not like horror movies, to be honest.
Life of Pets, pretty self-explanatory too. And then the New War of the Worlds, bro. The special thing about this one is not only do I think it's one of the worst ones to live in, but it's also just one of the worst movies. This movie is garbo. Like, the reason I wouldn't want to live here is not because of the aliens invading the planet, but because of the sheer embarrassment I would feel being a part of it. Imagine dying to one of these aliens and the only person around to react is Ice Cube over his monitor saying, "Damn!" And now, the movie I'd hate to live in the most. Sinners. Alright, I don't think this one will be the worst one, just wanted to hype it up a bit, but still, it would be very scary to live in. This movie, if you ain't watch it, 10 out of 10. At first I thought it was a 9, but nah, it's a 10. This movie, if you ain't watch it, is
I've never watched this shot. We know what it's about.
based in the 30s down in Mississippi, which already horrible start. But the scariest thing about this movie, if you're living there, isn't the time period it's set in. It's the fact that this world has vampires. Yeah, real, pure-blooded, bona fide vampires. I first thought there would be some racist Abraham Lincoln vampire hunter type of vampires, but nope, these guys are actually the opposite. They welcome every and anybody to their lifestyle, which to me, if I was living here, would be even scarier. With a
What's y'all's opinion on like vampires? To be honest, I don't really like them. Like, oh, I'm gonna suck your blood. I'm gonna suck your blood. Like, I'm good, bro. Hey, leave my neck alone, for real. I ain't trying to have suck my blood, bro.
being a racist vampire, at least you know where you stand. They gonna eat you, so you know, stay away from them. But with these ones, you just don't know. If one of these nice ones came to my door disguised, singing me a song and offering me money, well, of course you can stay the night. Come on in. And it'd be raps for me. And even if that wasn't the case, I would not be able to avoid these dudes. Because even if they don't try to roll up to my door, they're attracted to music. And you know, I'm not saying I'm some Mozart or anything. I actually don't even know how to play a single instrument. But I am saying a nice—
Yo, I can play like the piano sound and play like the Minecraft one. And it was like boom, 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 boom. All right, stupid crap, whatever.
1930s Derek is definitely gonna be at one of them jukes. And one of them nights we definitely gonna get a Sammy-like singer who's gonna attract the vampires, and it's gonna be the same story all over again. Sammy. Yeah, living here I'm good off that. Even all this vampire stuff aside, like I said, this is in Mississippi in the 30s. If I'm not going to a juke, what the frick is there to do in the 30s? I might just die from boredom. I see why all people did back then was just pop out babies, because what else is there to do? Not to mention, these weren't the safest times either.
There was no like internet, no like electricity. There was like, I mean, they might have electricity back in the day. To be honest, there was a like kind of very boring, literally boring.
Especially as a Dominican dude or anything but white. I don't think that band of hooded men would see me and make any exceptions. Talking about some, hold on now, wait a second, Chuck. Put the noose down. I think this one's Caribbean. Nah, they don't care. They don't discriminate.
Yo,
Well,
this guy is so funny, bro.
they do, but you know what I mean. They just trying to meet their quotas. So sinners, with or without vampires, I'm good. But I might dress up as one of the twins for Halloween, who's trying to help me find the clothes. That's pretty much all the movies I wanted to go over this time. And this one isn't a might. I'm definitely doing a sequel to this video. I had so much fun making it. Comment down below some movies you'd hate to live in. And comment down below some movies you guys want to see me do in part 2.
Yeah, okay. Dude, that was actually a great video, bro. Make sure you go subscribe to this guy. His name is Derek FDB. I'm putting the link down below. Shared his video. Thank you guys all for watching. And I appreciate every single one of you guys coming to click on this video. And it means a lot to me, man. And come check out the Twitch streams at Loki Aspect. And please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.